What do you see when you look around Mid-Coast Maine? Looking at the people, you usually don't know the challenges they're facing or the successes they're achieving. You can often see Jean, who lives in Bath, taking care of her grandson William. That's a big change from a year ago.
You would not have seen me walking down and enjoying the water. I wasn't going out at all.
Jean worked hard at different jobs since she was 15.
I was a school bus driver. That's the best job I've ever had in my whole life.
In the last few years, Jean had serious and painful medical problems. She lost her job, the home where she raised her children, her health insurance, and her peace of mind.
I didn't want to live. I would get so depressed that I really needed help.
Jean called Sweetser, which gave her immediate help. Other doctors and hospitals helped Jean with back surgeries, which relieved her pain. And they referred her to Oasis Health Network.
And from there, my whole life straightened out.
Jean saw Denise and volunteer therapist Mary when she stopped by Oasis recently to thank them for their free help with prescription medicines, therapy, and medical care.
I feel like my old self again. I can do things with my grandsons. And my grandsons are a big part of my life.
What has United Way done for Jean?
It's changed my life. It's absolutely changed my life. Had I not been able to see the people at Sweetser, then have a doctor at Oasis and services from Oasis, I don't know where I'd be. I couldn't get out of my own depression myself, and they are the ones that saved my life. Life is good. Life is really good.
You can't see it, but inside infants and young children, something very important is happening. Rapid critical brain development.
Do you see a boat?
Yeah.
2-year-old Landon of Topsom was helped to a good start from birth by United Way and the Maine Families Home Visiting Program.
Well, hello. Can I come in?
Yeah.
It has been just a constant support that allows us to be better parents. She'd give us the handouts, give us activity ideas to do with each age.
I think every new parent's family should have it. There's nothing better than having someone in front of you, almost like a coach, helping you through something.
For Landon, an important challenge was caught and addressed early.
A lot of the open-ended questions, we would always have, well, he's had ear infections, so we have questions about his speech, and so she would always run through those with us and kind of guided us into, getting a speech therapy evaluation is only going to benefit you guys.
He went to speech therapy. He ended up needing tubes in his ears because of the ear infections. So the mixture of the two, he has made huge strides.
The difference in the couple of months is he's just had a huge kind of blossoming of all the language.
I'm sad that it's coming to a close for us, but it's not really, essentially. I mean, he'll have that for the rest of his life, and we will too.
Jessica and her husband's son, Trenton, is also benefiting from home visits and playgroup activities at Healthy Kids. Jessica and other parents are now also banding together to help others.
The Parent Cafe is doing a diaper drive to help out families that need a little extra help.
Thank you so much.
Ellie Simons says diaper and food donations are sorely needed. She has seen the number of people coming to the Waldoboro Food Pantry more than double in the last few years.
Poverty is largely hidden. You don't see people like you see on television in South America or India living in trash dumps or walking around in rags, but poverty is real.
What's the reaction of the people she serves?
They say thank you. They all say thank you. They might be embarrassed or they might even be ashamed, and I try my very best to tell them that they're welcome here. This is what we're here for.
And her message to United Way donors?
I would say thank you. I would say thank you.
It's very difficult if you have a child and you think that they're not going to be able to have a job.
Diane and her husband's son, Will, has developmental disabilities. They connected with United Way partner agency, Mobius.
Will was looking to live independently and to have a job, and those were the goals in his plan that we worked towards with him.
That's why Will can now be seen out in the Damariscotta community, going to one of his 2 part-time jobs.
We have a partnership, we like to call it, with about at least 20 employers, and they epitomize volunteerism for us. We begin with a significant amount of job coaching or employment support, and then we fade that over time.
He comes in, he's independent, he goes about his tasks. These are custodial tasks that are very helpful to the bank.
How does Will feel about going to work?
Really good. The people that's there, and then when they tell me to do a good job, I feel good, have a good feeling about just working.
It's just so important for people to feel that they're contributing.
Will is one of ours. He's one of our own. We're very proud of him. I think everybody enjoys seeing him. They are happy when he's here. He's part of the team.
Will now lives independently with a roommate in his own apartment, with a few hours of Mobius support at home and none at work.
If Will didn't have the initial support from Mobius, I don't believe that he probably could be able to do what he's doing for us. And Mobius was there for him.
I'm just so grateful that Will has a life of his own. We're older, and as we said to him, we're not going to live forever, Will, you know that. But you are at a situation where you will do well. And he goes, I know that. Thank you, United Way.
Because of the help you and United Way have given, you can see people throughout Mid-Coast Maine working, volunteering, caring for their families, living. You are a part of their stories. You help create what you see around you.
Live united!
Live united!